Hi, I'm Ishani and I'm doing a video by video tutorial of Christina Aguilera teaches singing from the very famous MasterClass by Christina Aguilera. So in the last episode, we spoke about how to work out our voice without even singing. So if you liked it or you didn't like it, I would love to know. Please leave your comments on my video. Today, we're going to be speaking about protecting our voice. There are 4 elements to this. The first element of protecting our voice is controlling the environment. So for a vocalist, the environment is of utmost importance. Why? Because the voice is like the shadow and of actually the entire body and how you are feeling and what is around you. So there are a couple of things that a vocalist should ideally avoid. One of them is smoke. Yes, agreed, a lot of singers smoke and a lot of people are very comfortable with smoke. I'm not one of them, and I identified this a long time back, and I stay away from smoking rooms in pubs, I stay away from smokers, and I stay away from general smoky environments. Also, loud environments don't work well for me because it puts a lot of stress. And also, if I have to speak in, let's say, a bar or a pub which is very loud, I have to strain my voice, and the others might not have a problem with it. But a vocalist like you shouldn't get into that. You should really protect and save your voice. Don't speak. Ideally, just don't hang around too much in loud places. Also about influencing the environment is about stress. As it is, Christina talks about this. She says that even as such a huge artist, she's got a lot of stress. So do we. We don't need more stress to our body or our mind right before we have to perform. So kindly avoid it. Ideally, just don't take that kind of stress at all. The second thing is rituals. So rituals come ideally before a show. They can be daily, they can be just before you have to perform or record or even appear for a vocal exam. So rituals are actually adaptable to you. You have to ask yourself what you like, what has worked for you and what has not worked for you. For example, a lot of artists, they kind of taste honey before, they have to sing, they drink coffee or tea, they take different kind of throat drops, they take different kind of vocal, sprays. Personally, I love, piping hot Indian tea. I love that. There are a lot of spices in it. It soothes your voice. It brings in a lot of punch. I love lukewarm water with salt, and I love sipping it throughout the day. I love gurgling with it. That's great for me. I don't like throat drops, but a lot of singers love chewing gum. It kind of hydrates your mouth. There are a lot of other things that you can do, and do let me know again what works for you, and make sure you make a checklist of things that you like and things that you don't like and follow them religiously. The third part is warm-ups. So warm-ups at any point, and especially before you have to perform, have to have zero amount of stress. So if you feel like you're giving your all in your warm-ups or your sound checks, that's a big mistake, because you must save up for the actual performance. A lot of times what happens is that I have to perform and the sound check was fabulous and I've been so happy with the sound check, but at the actual performance I'm not even able to hit certain notes because I've already exhausted my voice, and that's a big no-no. So don't try to impress anyone who's looking at you in the sound check, or get into the feel and just go like sing all out in your huge voice, and then in the performance you go flat. And the last part is healing a strained voice. We spoke about this last time. How to understand your voice is strained is by really asking yourself, is my throat hurting? Am I having cracks in my voice? And if yes, then you need to heal. You need to go through a proper process of healing. Personally, I've been issuing out vocal lessons, and I thought I needed a bit of a break. So I took a 3 to 4 month break where I was not teaching anyone how to sing. And I feel like that really worked for me, because that break kind of healed my voice. And you can take daily breaks, you can take weekly breaks. Just assign a time in which you're not going to speak and you're not going to sing and you're going to stay silent. If you have to speak a little bit, is fine. Don't go overboard. Try to communicate through, actions or whatever. So just don't use your voice. Sometimes it can make a hell of a lot of difference to your voice. It's important, lastly, to be very, very gentle with yourself as artists, as wannabe artists. We are sometimes putting a lot of pressure on ourselves, and it can give you physical stress and mental stress, and all of that is going to show and be heard in your voice. So just don't put any kind of stress on yourself. Just feel the music, breathe into your body as we discussed last time. And I hope that these tips are again very, very useful for you.